very long weekend was long. Everybody have fun? That almost sounded like everybody had fun. I'm not quite sure, I couldn't tell. I'll try that one more time. Did everybody have fun this weekend? That was better.
Yeah.
What was your favorite events? Panels?
Anything Paul St. Peter was in. Oh.
That sounded biased.
The burlesque show Friday. Balloons, pretty damn good.
I heard a lot of people actually had really enjoyed the burlesque shows.
Yes. You're not lying. No, they were off.
Did anybody check out the retro rundown or the Doctor Who aerial shows?
Yeah.
How about, do you have anybody that came to the carnival on Friday night?
Yes.
All of us pirates? I'm glad everybody had fun this weekend. That is, of course, what we hope for with everyone. And I know you guys all wanted to come and help us say goodbye to our guests. So who wants to go first? Probably Chris or Josh, since you guys have to leave first.
Good idea.
Yeah!
How's everybody doing? I want to thank everybody here for having me and Chris. This was an awesome weekend. Unless you're from Hard, Louisiana, then it's Chris and me. That's how we say it. I'm half French. We miss, organized stuff. But we really had a good time. Samantha, Roy, everybody here was awesome. I hope you had a good time. Boo and Satan in the house. Next up, Chris Rager. Thanks for having us. Y'all be safe going home. Hopefully we'll see you next year.
Happy birthday, Josh.
Happy birthday, Josh.
Josh's birthday yesterday. Give it up. Our boy Josh, 78 years old, looking good. All right, guys, Omni Expo, a great time. You guys are a lot of fun. And who here didn't have a good time? That's right, who did have a good time? Yeah, that's right. Because first, I'm a proud Democrat and Republican and American. Y'all must have not seen that. That was funny, you should have been there. Anyway, love to come back. You guys are great. Give yourselves a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. The fans of the fantasy, the anime, the nerds, we love you. Nerds unite. Word to your mothers, too.
Father the Son.
All right, Omni 2017, yes? Yeah. 2018, yes? Yeah. Like I said, let's make this the best con in all of Florida.
I don't want to talk about 2018 yet.
We need to clone this one, don't we?
No,
Yes,
no,
yeah.
bad idea. I don't think that they could really handle like two of me.
Isn't there a number 18 somewhere? That means there's 17 others?
But great job, staff. Thank you, everybody. Big hand to the staff. Thank you. I felt very, very well taken care of. Everything organized nicely. We had mics. That's really wonderful. Some cons I tell I need sound, and I don't get it. Come on, mics, people. Oh, it's not that big a deal, right? But they don't do it. But Omni, fantastic job. How do you guys like these panels, huh? All right, all right. Thank you, all of my fellow pirates, huh? Arr, you Bless your old rusty hearts. It was quite nice. Had a great time doing the pirate thing. Really, fantastic job. I had a great time last year. I like this venue. This venue is great. How everybody, huh? Yeah, it's nicely set up. This is the way to go. So let's do this again in 2018. And again, I want this to be the best con in all of Florida. Okay, I'm sorry. Next year, okay. 2018 is a little much. We'll arrange some therapy, so it'll be all right. But again, thank you very much, guys. This Orlando is wonderful. You guys are terrific. I've done cons in Florida before, and great, great fans here. You guys are up on the shows. I'm sorry I couldn't tell you more about the stuff I'm doing, but we have those NDAs in place. So, yes, do look for more Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans. Yeah! Do look for Digimon Tri. Okay. Do look for, what's that other one?
Kingdom Hearts!
Cross your fingers for Kingdom Hearts, okay?
In the next 10 years, get Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, it's only about 5 years overdue in my book, okay? And I don't even know if I will necessarily be in it, but let's hope that comes up there. And everybody, let's cross our fingers. Hashtag performance matters. Please go on and put in your 2 cents worth for we're striking against 11 companies that produce games, okay? Hence the shirt, okay? All right. So go in there and let them know you missed the games, and they are responsible to you guys to resolve this with a contract that is fair to the actors, so we can get our games back out there, right? Yeah! Yeah, come on, so put it out there, everybody. Thank you again, and thank you. I didn't hear any bad stuff in terms of disrespect, so thank you all for remembering that cosplay is not consent. Thank you very much. All right. Omni Fandom Expo next year.
One con at a time.
We love you guys.
It's your turn, madam.
Hello, everyone. Age before beauty, so I'm last. I will just say thank you so much for having me. It's been my first time in Florida in like 5 years, so I'm very happy to be back in Florida and to see all you guys. And I always love these kind of more intimate cons because you run into some of the same faces and you get to really kind of establish a synergy with people. So thank you so much for coming up to me and for, you know, coming to my panels and hanging out, whatever. I had a really good time. I think the guests that we had, or that you had, were a lot of fun. Did you guys have a good time with all of us? Yeah, good. And we all actually really like each other, so this is really nice too. Thank you so much again, and I hope to be back. I have all kinds of other great Japanese culture panels and such that I can talk about. So thank you very much, and I hope that you had a good time. Peace out, y'all. Mic drop.
Without actually dropping the mic. Fax would have to actually like kill you for that. How many of my staff members are in here? Come stand up here for a second.
Yeah, stop.
Y'all get to stand up here with me. I'm sitting on the stage, but you guys get to stand up here for a second.
You okay, I'm sorry. I'm not standing. Stand on the stage.
Okay, fine. You can sit on the stage too. So all of these lovely people that are currently sitting up here with me are some of the people that have helped make this event happen for all of you. I could not have possibly run this event, Fax and I at all, without any of these people up here, because they have been able to take the jobs that I just don't have time to do. As it is, I know that many of you have probably seen me quite literally run through this convention. Having to take care of things, grab things for last minute items or whichever else, but being able to go, hey, can you guys take care of this? Can you guys go grab this for me? Thank you.
You make karaoke really hard for people.
Can you help me distract people in karaoke? Thank you, all of you. Like, seriously, you guys do not understand how much we appreciate all of your help. I have my guest liaison, my head of ballroom, volunteers and security, registration, and contests and panels. Yanni was nice enough to wear double hats for this year. here once again to help with not only the running the panels and making sure that everything was taken care of in the panel rooms and on time and scheduling and all that, but to also help out with the costume contests and step in with helping judging, which would not normally be something she would need to do. So thank you very, very much for everything that you have done this weekend.
Hey, no one told me I was doing that. No one told me I was doing Cards Against Humanity. I just followed her.
Yeah, no, we're not letting you do that again.
We won!
How come I didn't get to play Cards Against Humanity?
Got a better chamber.
Where is Hippie?
I don't know, but he's not in here, but you just.
Well, I did mention the people that were like in the room right now.
I know, but I'm just
I know, there are other staff members, they're just not in this room.
Yeah, like
I know.
Hippie.
Like Hippie. Hippie, who is not only the special events manager, but when we actually have a special events room, past years we have. This year, he actually helped bring us many of the shows you saw throughout the weekend. The entertainment, he helped with part of it for the Crystal Carnival. He brought us the burlesque shows, the retro rundown, and the Doctor Who aerial show. So all of that.
Crazy Random Happenstance, Pleasure Pixels. Yeah, Crazy Random Happenstance, Pleasure Pixels, and Shinobi School. All thanks to Hippie.
Without all of the hard work that he has put in, most of that probably would not have happened at this con. So you guys enjoy those shows?
Yes.
Make sure you let those groups know on their Facebook pages how much you enjoy their shows and that you want to see them come back and bring similar shows. Because
They only get better every year.
they take a lot of suggestions and they take a lot of the feedback that they get from all of you as attendees and build better shows. Well, I mean, Fax is the other owner of the convention, for those that don't know. Fax. No. If I can't hide under the table out here, you do not get to hide on Tech Ops.
He's the only reason.
Still doing what I always do back here in the back of the room, but now I've also added yet the other hat of convention owner. Which means I get to have a little bit more fun in some areas, and I get to tell him no.
Well, this year you also had to kind of take over the entirety of Tech Ops, as you're missing your other half.
Yes, my normal assistant James, who did help with setup, will be here for breakdown, and of course ran the lighting for me during the rave last night. Couldn't do this without him, so I was hoping he'd have walked through the door by now, but knowing him, he could be waiting, hiding outside because he doesn't like the attention.
Probably on top of like a building or something.
Yeah, he's probably on the harness on the roof right now or something, just because James.
I saw Rosella lines.
You went and hit.
So in absentia, to my assistant James, to all the volunteers that helped us carry all the crap in and will help us carry all the crap out, to everybody that made the come, most importantly to the fans, because honestly, I play with this stuff all the time. I do commercial and corporate events, and it's not the same. The fans are what make the con. You guys coming out, wearing the costumes, coming to the events, making the suggestions, hanging out in the halls. Thank you all for making Omni Fandom Expo what it is becoming. Couldn't do it without you.
And of course, the volunteers. We can do everything that we can as staff members up here, but we can only do so much without the help of the volunteers to help us out where we need it. So thank you to everybody that has volunteered to help us out for this weekend.
Until the early hours.
Yeah, that's in many cases, many of us are still awake at 2 o'clock in the morning to shut down the convention and turning around and getting back up a few hours later. So
We're very tired.
the life of a staff member never ends. People, we've heard people ask, like, what does it take to be on staff? We're like, well,
Need to be a robot.
I've lost track of how long I've actually been awake.
Complete and utter lack of sanity.
That too. Lots of no sleep. Lots of the ability to have multiple conversations, because you'll be talking to somebody while listening to a conversation in your ear and trying to go, okay, is that conversation for me? No, okay, I can keep talking. Wait, no, the conversation is for me. Like, hang on, 1 second.
Wait,
Can Okay, answer. Okay, now you can continue talking to me. So I know some people that have tried to talk to me throughout the weekend, or I've tried to have conversations with, and I've kind of had that distant look as I'm going.
Plus 3 text messages coming in at the same time, all of which are marked urgent.
Or Skype, or Facebook, as everybody goes, I need you here, and go, did you check your emails? No, why do I do that? Crap. So yes.
Or the people
Everything
who
all at
are
once.
saying this random stuff to me for, and it's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm just talking to the voices in my head.
Or, wait, you were not the person I needed to have this conversation with. Find another person. I've done that more than once. Hi, Jesse! Jesse! Jesse is our head of vendors and artists. So Jesse is there to make sure that, yes.
And that's the other reason I sent him up front.
All the staff's up here. Jesse made sure all of our vendors and artists were taken care of this weekend, checked in, got their booths set up.
Do we have any vendors and or artists in here?
No.
We have Bruce. We have Bruce.
Most of the vendors are going to be breaking down their stuff right now because
Well,
they're
except
all
for Bruce,
closed.
because it's balloons. Break down.
He's already cleaned up. He was ahead of everybody. Good job.
And we got Majin Boo back there in the back of the room. If anybody hasn't seen any of Bruce's balloon creations, Majin Boo's still sitting back there, back by Tech Ops.
Actually, first time actually part of closing ceremonies.
I did not know that he was
Well, yeah, we're usually
Who took flight at the rave the other night?
And for those that also are not aware, Bruce actually just made that this weekend. That was not made beforehand. Neither was the Mr. Satan that was in the bedroom earlier.
Thank you. Oh,
You mean a keyblade?
Just me. He made that while you were talking.
What the?
thank you so much.
Bruce.
There is one thing I want to do though. These two awesome gentlemen, they saw my balloons. They recorded awesome videos for me, and even did a testimonial of what they thought of my balloons. So, especially being that it is your birthday today, would it be right if I sang "Happy Birthday" to you? Because I'm a singer as well.
I love it.
Hell yeah.
Bruce, isn't that a great balloon?
Hold on.
Thank you. I always get my balloons everywhere. All right, ready, Mr. Josh?
Yes.
In 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Josh, or Majin Buu. Happy birthday to you. Well, you guys have a wonderful day.
Wait, one more time, I gotta record
Fantastic as
that.
well.
Right, just for my birthday.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, it's not
You
that
go.
I need to go. I need to go with you. I need to go over with you because they have conflicting flight info right now.
I don't have what he has.
They are complete.
Yeah, I have different information.
Okay, then we need to finish and iron this out. So.
There is one last thing I want to be able to say.
You're just singing one more thing.
One more thing. May I see the microphone real fast?
Shiny, and it's on.
Well, hello everybody. My name is Bruce Carr, No Ordinary Balloon Man, and I want to just tell you guys, thank you for being the incredibly epic fans that you are. Even though I was not able to get to do my panel Twisting Up the Odds this year, I do want to just tell you guys, the main reason why I do the balloons that I do, and the main reason why I love being able to entertain people is because I have Asperger's and high functioning autism, And I love being able to make as many people as I can smile, and you are the people that make me smile back. Thank you for all that you do, and thank you for being the absolutely amazing people that you are. Continue to always do so, and if it wasn't for people like you, I would not be where I am today. Thank you so much for all that you do.
A couple of more people we would like to definitely recognize. We have Bruce and Rob, who are on the other side of the wall taking the DeLorean.
I was going to go into that, so I think you're channeling up here.
Well, I get to do some of this too. You made me stand up. This is your fault.
You could be up here talking and you're not. So
Please continue, Mr. Con Owner.
Yeah.
Bruce and Rob with Columbia Entertainment.
Hello.
Columbia for bringing the DeLorean and the Jurassic Park Jeep back for us again this year. You want to do the next one?
No, you're on a roll. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
That was our next one.
We first also would like to thank Brian Muir for coming across the pond and showing the incredible artwork that he has done and the sculpting he has done for the last several decades.
Brian had unfortunately already
I don't know if we have any of the 501st, but once again, a huge shout out to the 501st for all the help they have been for us. Walking around in costume, helping us with lots of little things and participating wherever they can. And of course, all of the wonderful cosplayers that we had join us this year.
Yes. How many people saw the costume contest yesterday? Okay, well, I mean, that's obvious. You were here in the room.
Well, actually, I only saw the setup because I had other things I had to take.
One of my costume contest judges here?
One!
Come here. Come here.
You can see why this was a judge.
Yes.
Thank you. But the costume contest, I've judged various events. Thank you.
That's enough.
Yes, thank you. I've judged various events along the East Coast, as well as judging for World Cosplay Summit, where we send our representatives from America to Japan. So this was a wonderfully, thank you. But this was actually probably one of the most organized and well-run costume contests that I've been a part of, or at least been invited to judge. So thank you so much, Yanni, and the staff. So thank you guys so much. It was great.
Hi, everybody.
You said for him to say a few words. He said two. That's a few.
Okay.
I'm just being sarcastic to get out of my face.
You can tell that this has just been a fun but long weekend for all of us. So we're at the end, we're hitting giggle fits at this point. So for everybody that came out, obviously we would, as Faxa said, not have been able to have a convention without any of you. You are the ones that we do this for. We were all fans, we were all been in your shoes, and then we decided to be crazy and make a thing. So thank you all for coming out, for supporting all of us, for the cosplayers that have come out with their amazing creations, and our judges that were just outstanding. And thank you for helping make Omni Fandom Expo 2017 for all of us. So.
Show of hands. We liked our new hotel. We kind of got sort of stuck here, but it was a good stuck.
Yes.
Everybody liked it? I mean, we had food court, we had free parking.
You guys want Omni Expo 2018?
No!
I was scared for my life for a second there.
We've already done the duct tape.
We did the duct tape already, yeah.
Alright, are we good? I still got stuff to figure
The
out.
person that's gonna get taped to the stage because he hasn't had it yet.
I'm just taking this away from
Oh, you're hungry?
I've been doing this longer than everybody except him.
You're not taking me to the stage. I started when you started with me.
I started it with you.
Oh,
Tradition?
are people
Okay,
interested in
basically
learning
we
why
have a
we do
bunch
duct
of
tape?
we have a bunch of weird convention tradition things that we've built, and one of them was every time we had a new owner or a new partner for a new event, they got duct taped to the stage. At closing ceremonies.
But there's a reason we do that. Back in the old days, back in those old days when MetroCon was still just a little baby con and we just started to move up into the convention center, Roy would pace. And we got tired of trying to follow him with a spotlight in this giant room. And it was exhausting, and so we duct taped him to the stage so he couldn't face anymore. And thus the tradition began. And we brought that tradition to Chaotic Con and to Shadow Con and to Everything Con, and now it's just a thing, and that's why it happens.
And if you want to hear the full story sometime, just ask one of us, because it is a fun tell, but it's several minutes and you don't need to hear it right now.
Don't ask Roy though.
If you ask Roy, it's about an hour and a half tell.
You need to schedule that.
We need a panel. We need to do a convention nostalgia panel with story time. No, story time with us. Just all
If you ever see a panel called The Dog and Pony Show, that's us.
StoryCon!
That's its own convention.
Stop pointing at me. Stop pointing at me.
Rabbit had an idea.
It's rude. Oh boy. Wouldn't it be funny if so-and-so would get a no? Yeah, that was my fault. Run, Sam, run.
It's already proven hiding back here is not safe.
I'm not allowed to speak anymore.
Are we done?
Yeah, are we done?
We're going to say goodbye to the nice people. Once again, thank you all for coming out to Omni Fandom Expo 2017. And we look forward to seeing you all once again in about a year. Probably right here.
We are the pirates, we